When Eddie Murphy hosts Saturday Night Live on December 21, 2019, it will be only his third time appearing on the show since he left the cast after the 1983–84 season to focus on his burgeoning movie career. He hosted SNL for the first time only 7 months following his departure, but then he took a 31-year hiatus from the show before returning in 2015 for a 40th anniversary special. In 2011, Murphy told Rolling Stone he stayed away for so long because Saturday Night Live said some shitty things. There was that David Spade sketch, where Spade showed a picture of Murphy around the time of 1995's Vampire in Brooklyn and said, "Look, children, a falling star. It looks like Dr. Make-A-Wish. I made a stink about it, it became part of the folklore," Murphy recalled. "What really irritated me about it at the time was that it was a career shot. Dre might have to cough up a lot of money in his divorce settlement." According to a report TMZ published on Thursday, Sept. It was like, "Hey, come on, man, it's one thing for you guys to do a joke about some movie of mine, but my career? I'm one of you guys." 3. His wife, Nicole Young, who filed for a divorce from Dre this past June, has just submitted paperwork asking the rapper to pay her $1,936,399 per month in temporary spousal support. Nicole, who shares a son, Dre'S, and daughter, Truly, with Dre, reportedly also wants him to give her $5 million so she can pay the lawyer fees for this matter. Sources say Nicole currently lives in the house she shares with the former Death Row Records artist. Dre will apparently combat the request because in his eyes, Nicole's lifestyle hasn't changed, so she doesn't need that big payment each month. Allegedly, Nicole doesn't like that she has to rely on the chronic rapper to pay the bills, hence the request for $1.96 million a month. According to Forbes, Dre is worth $800 million. This news arrives 2 months after Nicole filed for the divorce, which she says is due to irreconcilable differences. "How many people have come off this show whose careers really are fucked up, and you guys are shitting on me. And you know every joke has to go through all the producers, and ultimately, you know, Lorne Michaels, or whoever says, okay, it's okay to make this career crack." Watch David Spade make Eddie Murphy joke on SNL. Spade told the New York Post in 2015 that the Monday after the joke aired, Murphy called into the show and screamed at him, "You dumb motherfucker. I'm off limits. Don't you know that?" Murphy held a grudge against the show for many years. Nicole claims she was forced to sign a prenuptial agreement the same year they got married in 1996, but that 2 years later, Dre told her he was embarrassed about making her sign it and tore it up in front of her. He was the only major cast member not to attend the 25th anniversary special in 1999. But he eventually made peace with Spade, who said Murphy cheerfully called out to him from his car one day. Dre reportedly claims that he never tore up the prenup and that Nicole signed it willingly. XXL has reached out to Nicole Young's attorney for comment. "Here are hip-hop throwback photos you need to see." They hugged it out later that year on the show's 40th anniversary special, Murphy's first time on SNL since 1984. "I don't think he cares anymore," Spade said. "He can't possibly. I felt shitty about that for years," Murphy explained. "But now I don't have none of that. I wouldn't go to retrospectives, but I don't let it linger." Chris Rock was like, "Do you guys still hate each other?" And I was like, "I don't hate David Spade, I'm cool with him." His lone experience as a guest host, in December 1984, was notable for the monologue, in which Murphy distanced himself from his first flop movie, Best Defense, explaining that the paycheck was too great to resist. "At first, I wasn't gonna do it because I read the script, and I felt like I was an actor at first," he said. "But the money they gave me to do Best Defense, y'all woulda done Best Defense too, okay. I was like, what? How dare you give me a script like this? Oh, that much money. Let's go." The 40th anniversary episode was equally victorious, but not nearly as funny as Murphy's earlier appearance. Rock spoke for nearly 4 minutes about Murphy's influence on him and how the older comic single-handedly saved SNL in the early 80s. Then Murphy came out and spoke about how much the show meant to him, noting that it felt like going back to my old high school, and how he was happy there were so many people here that value the stuff that I did 35 years ago. Watch an Eddie Murphy tribute from SNL 40th anniversary. Murphy's return to Studio 8H at 30 Rockefeller Plaza in December 2019 is part of an overall revisiting of his roots, which includes a stand-up tour and special on Netflix.
While he's unsure of the specifics of the upcoming SNL gig, fans can expect to see a few of his famous characters from his time on the show. "I have to do buckwheat," he told The New York Times, adding that Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood and Gumby are other possibilities. Rock's 60 biggest Saturday Night Live moments.